products, including the DC Watch collection. It consists of 5 series of DC watches. Each series features movie logos, artwork, iconic comic images, and retro comic covers, such as the 1966 Batman TV show. Each watch comes with an exclusive 16-page collector's magazine. Go to the link in the description box below and start your DC Watch collection today. Bruce Banner was a top scientist for the military that was working on a gamma bomb, a weapon of massive destructive power. During a test of the gamma bomb, Bruce noticed a young teenager by the name of Rick Jones had entered the test site. Bruce rushed to aid the young man, and though he pushed Rick to safety, he exposed himself to the rays of the bomb. The result of this exposure would transform mild Bruce Banner into the destructive monster known as the Incredible Hulk. The Hulk has gone through many different personality transformations during his lifetime. At first, the Hulk had very little of Bruce Banner and was easily angered, making him a threat to mankind. Banner was able to control the beast through radiation treatments, even going on to help a group called the Avengers. His control had waned though, and the Hulk continued to threaten the world. Another gamma-powered being, Doc Samson, who was also a psychiatrist, attempted to treat Banner. He successfully freed Bruce from the Hulk persona, but when the Hulk threatened to continue to destroy the world again, Bruce reformed with the Hulk, shattering his persona in the process. What emerged was the Grey Hulk, known as Mr. Fix-It. This version had the intellect of Bruce Banner, but maintained the savage side as the Hulk. Doc Samson further tried to help Banner, and through hypnosis helped him to create the Professor Hulk. This entity appeared to have the full intellect and personality of Bruce, but all the powers of the Hulk. After much inner battle, Bruce had to make a deal with all 3 personas, each taking turns controlling the beast. Recently, the Hulk has gone back to more of his earlier incarnation, having limited intellect and being easily angered. This Hulk became part of a scheme from S.H.I.E.L.D. to help them destroy a satellite called the God's Eye. It was a S.H.I.E.L.D. weapon that had fallen into the hands of a terrorist group, Hydra, and had the ability to replicate the strength of any enemy it faced. The Hulk succeeded, but soon was going to be betrayed by his new employers. The Illuminati, a group of superhumans including Reed Richards, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Nick Fury, who was working to protect mankind and operate behind the scenes to better the world, saw an opportunity to rid the Hulk from Earth for good. When he was picked up by a shuttle to return to Earth, he was sent into a wormhole, destined for a desolate planet. Instead, he landed on planet Sakaar and became part of the gladiatorial games held there. Rising to great fame on the planet and succeeding time and time again, the Hulk became known as the Green Scar and had unintentionally helped to lead a revolution against the corrupt Emperor. On this planet, the Hulk reigned supreme, even being a part of a group of the planet's strongest warriors, Warbound. He had found peace, love, and people who adored him. This all ended, however, when the ship that had taken him to Sakaar exploded, killing millions, including his new wife. The resulting explosion destroyed the planet, and the Hulk hurled himself and the remnants of his Warbound into space. His target? Earth, and all those he deemed responsible for the death of his loved ones. Arriving on Earth, he systematically went through and defeated all he felt responsible. Black Bolt, Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, and the Sentry all fell before the Hulk before he finally changed back to Bruce Banner with New York torn into pieces. When one of his own Warbound, the Insectoid Meek, turned on the Hulk, revealing that it was him who detonated the ship, Bruce Banner changed back into the Hulk, consumed with rage. He then asked Iron Man to stop him as he feared he would destroy the entire planet. Iron Man turned all defensive satellites on the Hulk and defeated him. With the Hulk now imprisoned, a new Red Hulk has emerged. When Bruce Banner changes to the Hulk, he becomes an unstoppable beast of near unlimited strength, power, and destruction. The Hulk's strength is probably the greatest in the Marvel Universe, with many foes falling to his thunderous attacks. For his size, The Hulk is incredibly fast and can run great distances at extreme speeds. The Hulk is also able to leap great distances, traveling for miles before bounding upwards again. The Hulk is also highly resistant to damage. Very little has been known to phase the Hulk, except those with the same power level, such as the Thing, Thor, Abomination, and few others. Even when the Hulk is damaged, he heals at an incredibly fast rate, and his endurance makes him an untiring creature capable of immense destruction. The Hulk is truly a marvel, both in his capability to defeat anyone around him with brute strength, as well as destroying all that mankind has worked so hard to create. Kratos. Born in the Greek city-state of Sparta, Kratos is the demigod son of Zeus and a mortal woman named Callisto. Although he would remain unaware of who his father was for most of his life, outraged at Zeus for fathering yet another illegitimate child, Hera ordered the execution of Kratos on the day he was born. But the king of the gods took pity on the child and refused, leaving him in Sparta to be raised by his mother. Eventually, Kratos found himself a family, as well as being respected as a part of the Spartan army. But soon, his daughter was victim of a plague, and only Ambrosia of the gods could save her. As luck would have it, the gods were holding a competition. Each god would choose a warrior, and the survivor who would kill the other chosen and capture the Ambrosia would be champion and gain glory all over Greece. Ares, the god of war, chose Kratos. Once winning and saving his daughter, Kratos became a high-ranking member of the Spartan army. But his son of one of the killed contestants seeked revenge. With a bigger army, it looked like Kratos was going to lose. In a desperate move to win, Kratos pledged his loyalty to Ares, who then killed the opposing army. The god of war gave his new servant the Blades of Chaos, with the mission of killing in his name. After some time, Kratos began to lose himself to bloodlust, but still, Ares did not think his follower was enough. With the task of slaughtering a village and its temple, Ares transported the family of Kratos. Being in a blind rage due to his years of servitude of the god of war, Kratos killed his family. It was no coincidence that Ares chose Kratos. With the dream of being gods of gods, Ares needed a man strong enough to kill Zeus, as gods could not wage war on other gods. And with Kratos seemingly held back by his mortal ties, Ares decided to sever them. With Kratos taking back his loyalty and a whole lot of backstory, the man eventually became the god of war. With backstabbing, front stabbing, warnings ignored, family members killed again and again, godly powers gained, lost, sort of gained again, restored, lost again, killed, restored immortality, gaining godlyhood, and then killing everyone in sight, Kratos became the sole survivor of the war that is his life. With every god being killed, the world seemed permanently in chaos. And with all these battles, Kratos had had a plethora of weapons, most famously the Blades of Chaos, but don't forget his most powerful and enduring ones, the Nemean Cestus and the Blade of Olympus. The Nemean Cestus are a pair of large metal gauntlets, each forged to resemble a snarling lion's head. The cestus was apparently given to his original owner, Hercules, after he slew the Nemean lion as one of his 12 labors. Each gauntlet of the Nemean cestus was made in 3 separate parts: the lion's head, the first ring of spikes, and then a second ring of spikes. The cestus were forcefully taken from Hercules, and Kratos uses them to beat his half-brother to death. The Nemean cestus is the only weapon capable of destroying Onyx, a type of rock that frequently appears in the games. The cestacine proves useful enough against the bronze talus, and, when fully upgraded, against the king of the gods himself, Zeus. The Blade of Olympus is a large golden and white sword with constant release of aura. It was created by Zeus, who forged it in the heavens and the earth during the Great War to bend the Titans to Tartarus. This weapon was first used at Rhodes when Zeus sent it down to Kratos to help him destroy the Colossus of Rhodes. Unknown to Kratos, Zeus tricked him to draining all his godly powers into it, supposedly giving Kratos the strength to destroy all who oppose the gods. Severely weakened, Zeus finishes Kratos by stabbing him. It was used to slay Kronos and Perseus as Kratos journeyed through the underworld in Olympus, and in the final battle, it was used to kill both Zeus and Gaia. In the very end, Kratos ultimately used the blade to stab himself, thus releasing the power of Hulck that dwelt inside of him, as well as the power within the blade, now only being a shell of what it once was. The Ghost of Sparta, Kratos the god of war, the infamous one, the God Slayer, the man of vicious, brutal, and bloody murders, the bringer of death, the one that killed the god of gods with his bare hands. We wonder if he's going to die in a fight with Hulk, or kill him too, just like every other single thing he faced. The Incredible Hulk versus the Ghost of Sparta. In seconds, we're going to see who's going to die and who's going to come out victorious. So, let's find out in this episode of the Arcade Mode.
Arcade Mode!
Hulk smash! Prepare to die! You're no god! You have drawn your last! Death is your only way to escape! Coward! Now you will feel my wrath!
I have dishonored Asgard. But he won't.
La un nivel foarte înalt sunetele și frecvența care o simt. Este pentru prima
Dacă a fost și iarbă.
Who are you? I am the god of war!
Aici e dezvoltul care a fost în